Hi, folks. It's Kevin over at Everyone's Gaming Outlet, just doing a quick update on what's going on this week. So, if you have any questions, feel free to message us in our Discord, or you can go ahead and come on by the store. We're happy to help. So, some fun events that we do every Monday games like Hit Point, One Piece has weeklies, and we also do our Magic drafts starting at just $25. And they always differ. We try to put a poll into our Discord so you guys can vote on the one that you want to be playing in. A good way to get into the game, Magic drafts. On Tuesdays, we have two games that we're big into. We have our new Pre-Con League, which is we're entering our second week. And as long as we have 30 people that sign up every week, I will give you guys a free bundle. We'll just raffle it off right then and there like we did last week. If we somehow get to 40 players and we can do that, then I will raffle off for free a booster box for you guys. So tell some friends if you have a good time, come on by. It's a great time to come on out, try the game of Magic, and you get to all be essentially at the same power level with your own pre-con commander deck. And you can bring one from your house or you can purchase one from us, but it just has to be unmodified. And each week we go ahead and give you 2 packs. You get to modify your deck with those packs only, or you can swap cards and trade cards with other players that are there, any of the cards in your deck or the cards out of the packs that you've pulled from us. One other thing about our Commander League, Pre-Con Commander League, it's 10 weeks long. We'll have prizing all at the end as well. But we're going to be doing a Pre-Con tournament in August. And those that are in the league will get to use their league decks, where everyone else will be forced to use just a Pre-Con. So it's really fun opportunity to go ahead and build something that you can then use in an upcoming tournament that we'll be hosting here at Everyone's Gaming Outlet. Let's move on to the next game that we do on Tuesdays, Lorcana. Lorcana has a huge release coming up this July 17th, day after my birthday. And we're going to be doing what we always do, which a big Disney fan field. Everyone's dressed up. They're always a great event. We've been doing this since we took over a couple of years ago, and it's always a great event, great time to meet people. I should let everybody know there is some limited space issues, and we've already have close to half of the allotted spots that we have available sold out. And we just announced this just less than a few days ago. So if you do want to go ahead and get into that, scan one of the QR codes that's up right now, and make sure you get your discount tickets, because this is going to be an exciting event that a lot of people are going to want, and it'll be sold out before you realize it. These things go real fast. So make sure you check that out. And don't forget to come on by on Tuesdays, our regular weekly league that we do every week here at Tuesdays. We have the ladies of Lorcana show up. They're doing a pin trading session tomorrow where they're bringing their Disney pins, and you get to trade like you're down at the parks. A lot of fun. A lot of times we get them live on the stream to play some games of what we call Lormander, which is a multiplayer variant. It's always a great time to get into some Lorcana here every Tuesday at Everyone's Gaming Outlet. Moving on to Wednesdays, of course, it's all Yu-Gi-Oh! All day. We have space for other games and pickup games as well, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of is dominant on our Wednesdays, ran by our TO, Jaden. If you have any questions, please reach out to him in the chat, and he'll be happy to help you with that. Moving on to Thursdays, just like Wednesdays or Yu-Gi-Oh! Thursday are our Riftbound day. And we have space for pickup games, of course. We can also go ahead and get you some spots for if you want to host your own Dungeons and Dragons campaign or something similar to that. But Riftbound really dominates on Thursdays for us, and Lilith goes ahead and runs that event. So if you have any questions on Riftbound, please make sure you reach out to your TO in the community in the Discord. That leads us to Fridays, and we have several things that go on Friday. Fridays are a very big day for us. We're typically got 60 plus players here, which pretty close to capacity for us. So if you want to be a part of the action and all the fun, you want to get here a little bit earlier than say 6 o'clock, because it starts getting really busy right around 7:30, 8 o'clock. So we have a lot of magic going on Fridays. For example, we have a new competitive scene that we have been starting up, and that's with Top Deck. We're partnered with them. And basically, if you are into the Top Deck ecosphere and you want to play at the highest level, we do essentially what's called a sit and go top 16 style. Essentially, you buy into the top 16 as if you've been playing for 5 or 6 hours, but now you're just right there. It's an unlimited round of play. Okay, so it can go 5 minutes or it can go several hours, but it's very intense because the winner of that goes on to the final four, right? And then we will also have a second chance pod where the losers of that will once again play off to win. And what I mean by that, well, essentially, if you win just one game, only one game needs to be one of the two you'll be playing. If you're playing in our Top Deck events, you're in the money. Basically, you more than make your money back just by either going to the final four, everyone gets paid there, or if you happen to win the second chance, you win your money back, and you get a lot of fun experience and time playing, and it's worth checking out. Please message me if you have any questions on that. This is a brand new event that we just started up, but last week it already filled up, and I assume we're going to have the same going on next week. So come on by if you want to get some competitive Magic. There's also bracket 3 Magic. We do something called Play for Packs, and that's essentially where for $20 you go ahead and sit down. You get 3 hours of play, bracket 3 or below, and you go ahead and put up a pack each round to play for. And then basically the winner of that round gets to keep all the packs that were put up for that round. And we give you a fourth pack so that way you can always take something home. And then we also have pickup games and Pokemon. And Pokemon's got a big release coming up this Saturday. That's Mega Evolution Pitch Black. Pokemon's going to be taken over. Matt's going to be running that for you guys this Saturday. You want to make sure you check it out. I would recommend getting here a little bit early. The hype behind this set is very high, and I have a feeling they might sell out. So make sure you come on by and get your ticket. Get in here because Pitch Black is going to be going on right here at Everyone's Gaming Outlet, which leads us to our last event of the week. It's actually on the 12th, and that's going to be the RCQ. Now, I want to let you know, I overbooked my RCQs. So I have, what I mean by that is I have the pricing for 3 RCQs, and it's all going out in this one. So if you are here and there are 10 players, you have 3 chances to get a first place prize, which of course is the invitation. You get the first place prize pricing, and of course you get the packs that you're playing with and everything else. So really cool. Everybody who comes by will be getting some of the promos. Like I said, I ordered 3 kits, which were meant to be dispersed through 3 different months, but unfortunately you only have a certain amount of time you can run them, and we're up against the wall. So basically the first 3 players, the top 3 scoring players, all win the first place prize. That's how that looks. So it's a really good opportunity. If you want to get invited to an invitational, you're not going to get a better chance than this. And that, of course, is going on July 12th at noon. So one other thing I do want to mention, the same day, July 12th, will be the last day that you can sign up for our gamer getaway on the open ocean, on the open seas. What is that? Well, I had been doing gamer getaways where we rented out large locations in the Hamptons and Atlantic City and Poconos, brought about 20 gamers, and we had a blast just playing games all weekend long. And I partnered with Aaron from the travel agency, and we went ahead and booked basically about 30 rooms on Royal Caribbean, and we'll be going to Bermuda this October for 5 days of the open ocean. I'm going to be hosting a tournament there. I'll be giving away a tropical island, and we're going to be having lots of pickup games and lots of fun. If you've never been on a cruise before, or if you are someone who loves cruises, this is going to be a lot of fun. This is basically just a bunch of nerds taking over a cruise ship and having a blast. Of course, there's going to be thousands of other people there too, but we'll have a nice community of gamers there that'll likely be up for pickup games any day of the week. So a lot of fun. Make sure you check the QR code there, or you reach out to Erin. She's in our Discord. Number and text is up there as well. But this is the 12th is the absolute last day you can sign up for this particular event. So it's worth checking out because it's going to be an awesome time. It really is. And what a way to get a vacation, right? So that is just this week of events. We have the Lorcana release next week. We have the Pokemon full release next week. A whole lot of fun coming your way. And of course, anytime we have space for you guys for your pickup games, you're welcome to come on by. And we even have some couch space if you want to reserve the couch space to host something like Dungeons and Dragons or just a private meet. You're welcome to do that. So just let us know what you're looking for. We are always available for you guys, open 7 days a week. Thank you for paying attention, and I'll try to get these going more regularly. Have a great day, everybody.